Welcome to a slow, beginner-friendly lesson on practicing string methods in Python, made for absolute beginners. Practice day. Today is practice day. No new big topics. We take the string methods you have heard about and use them for real, one at a time. Upper, lower, strip, replace, split, join. Each gets its own example. You see the input, the method call, and the result. The goal is simple: when you need to clean or change text in your own code, you know which method to reach for. No new theory, you learned that strings carry methods behind the dot. You learned how to call them. Today we practice 6 methods, many small examples, one method at a time. No new concepts. Just fingers on the keyboard, calling methods, reading results. Practice is how the dot stops feeling strange and starts feeling like home. Fingers on keys. No new big ideas today. Just fingers on keys, calling methods, reading results. Just practice. Upper converts every letter to uppercase. Hello becomes hello. Ada Lovelace becomes Ada Lovelace. Mixed up becomes mixed up. Upper takes no arguments, you write the string, dot upper, parentheses. It returns a new string with every letter capitalized. The original string is never changed. All capitals. Lower is the opposite of upper. It converts every letter to lowercase. Hello becomes hello. Ada Lovelace becomes Ada Lovelace. HTTPS becomes HTTPS, useful when you want to compare values without caring about case. Like upper, lower takes no arguments and returns a new string. All lowercase. Strip removes leading and trailing white space, spaces, tabs, new lines. The string with spaces around hello becomes just hello. The string with new lines and tabs around hi becomes just hi. Strip can also take an argument. Strip with dash removes dashes from the ends. Strip is the first tool you reach for when cleaning user input. Clean the edges. Replace takes 2 arguments, what to find, and what to put instead. Hello.replace, L and W, gives huo, every L becomes W. Cat space dog.replace, space and underscore, gives cat underscore dog. Replace is how you clean up text, swap spaces for underscores, remove unwanted characters, fix common typos. Swap substrings. Strings are immutable. Methods return new strings, they never edit the original. Originals are safe. Split breaks a string into a list of pieces. Split on comma gives a list of 3 items, A, B, C. Split with no argument breaks on any white space, spaces, tabs, new lines. Ada Lovelace becomes 2 items, Ada, Lovelace. Split lines breaks on new lines. You will meet lists properly in the next section. For now, just see that split turns one string into several. One becomes many. Join is the opposite of split. It glues a list of strings into one string, with a separator you choose. Comma dot join of ABC gives a comma B comma C. Space dot join of Ada Lovelace gives Ada space Lovelace. Dash dot join of year month day gives a date string. Notice the shape, the separator comes first, dot join, then the list inside parentheses. Many become 1, 2 methods that return true or false. Ints with checks if a string ends with a specific suffix, hello.py ends with .py, so true. Starts with checks the beginning. These are useful when you filter or categorize. Is this a Python file? Does this name start with a number? The answer is a boolean you can use in an if statement. Check the ends. Find returns the position of the first match. Hello.find, L, gives 2, the first L is at position 2, counting from 0. Count returns how many times something appears. Hello.count, L, gives 2, there are 2 L's. If find returns -1, the substring is not there. These methods are your search tools inside strings. Search inside. iSolfa returns true if every character is a letter. Astigit returns true if every character is a number. Hello is alpha, true. 42 is digit, true. Hello 42 is neither, it mixes letters and numbers, so iSolfa is false. These methods help you check what kind of content a string holds before you try to convert or process it. Check the content. After this lesson, text processing feels like a normal, everyday task. Text feels natural. Important, strings are immutable. They cannot be changed in place. When you call upper on hello, you get back hello, but the original variable s is still hello. The method returns a new string, it does not edit the old one. If you want to keep the result, assign it back, s equals s.upper. Now s is hello. This rule applies to every string method. Assign to keep, because every method returns a new string, you can chain calls. Strip removes the spaces from hello world. Then lower makes it all lowercase, hello world. Ada Lovelace.lower, then replace space with underscore, Ada underscore Lovelace. Read left to right. Chaining keeps code compact when the steps are clear. Break it into separate lines if it gets long. Read left to right. Here is a real use. You receive user input with extra spaces and wrong case, space Ada Lovelace space. Strip removes the spaces. Lower makes it all lowercase. Title capitalizes the first letter of each word. Result, Ada Lovelace. Same pattern for an email, strip and lower gives a clean address. 3 chained calls turn messy input into clean data. Real cleaning, quick self-check. Can you use upper and lower to change case? Can you use strip to remove surrounding spaces? Can you use replace to swap one substring for another? Can you use split to break a string and join to glue pieces back together? If any feels shaky, rewatch its example and type it in your shell. Try each method. Upper and lower change case. Strip removes surrounding whitespace. Replace swaps substrings. Split breaks a string into a list. Join glues a list into a string. All return new strings, the original is never changed. Assign the result if you want to keep it. That is everyday text processing in 6 methods. 6 methods, everyday use. You finished phase A.4, libraries and objects. You know what modules are, how import works, how to use a standard library module, what third party means, what objects are, and how to use string methods. Next is phase A.5, data collections. You will meet lists, dictionaries, sets, and tuples. Then for loops and if statements. The foundation you built here carries into everything that follows. Phase A.5 next. If you want a final practice, clean a messy name. Space Ada L of LA space, strip, lower, title gives Ada Lovelace. Same input, strip, lower, replace space with underscore gives Ada underscore Lovelace, a URL friendly slug. 2 different outputs from the same raw input, just by chaining different methods. When you can do this from memory, you are fluent with strings. Clean and format. Thanks for practicing string methods with me. You finished phase A.4. See you in phase A.5. Phase A.4 complete.